favorite mother-daughter duo. It is Mary
And Amma.
and we are reviewing Ready to Love.
Yes.
What do we think so far?
Sean, is that his name? Sean?
Yeah, he's the
And Sabrina. He's the new guy.
he's the new one.
And he wants children. And she doesn't want
Yeah.
children. And
How old is she though?
I don't know.
A lot of women don't want children on the show. I guess maybe because they're all older. But
Yeah.
Sabrina seemed really like she was on the younger side, and she only has one 9-year-old, I think.
Yeah, she said she has a 9-year-old. She doesn't want any more children. The father is not in the picture at all, she said. So maybe she had that bad experience.
Yeah, she maybe has trust issues.
And Sean said that in the past he has gone with the flow, I guess with women who don't want children, and maybe he thinks he can change their mind or whatever. He's like, but now he doesn't want to do that anymore, and he wants children.
It's just like
And
women,
so-
you know what you want, you know what you want.
Yeah, he wants to. Those are one of those non-negotiables, I think. Those deal breakers.
And the thing is, he's never been married and he's never had kids. So I can see.
So he has never been married.
And he's never had kids, so I can see why he wants to start that new part of their life, a new, like he said, it will be a second life for him.
Yes.
These women have already had children; they've already had serious relationships. I don't know if he's had.
And maybe they're just trying to find just a companion.
Just a companion, just somebody to grow old with.
Travel and all that.
But
go ahead.
Well, like I said, I think last week or something, that, I feel like when a woman is really in love with a person, it could change. Because, look at Courtney. I don't think she really wanted kids after Scott Disick. But now look at her, she's all in love.
Keeping up with the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, wait, Courtney? Okay.
Yeah, but
ahead.
now she's all in love, and now she's even planning on getting married. Courtney, who never wanted to get married, now she wants to get married. Now she wants to have kids. I'm not saying that's for every woman or whatever, but you never know where the relationship
or
could
even
go.
that girl who does the reel.
Yeah, Jeannie Mai.
Yeah.
This woman swore she would never have kids. Look at
Yeah.
her, married, happy, having kids. So
Yes.
it can always change, especially if you love somebody. You might want
And
to
if you
start a
feel
life with that
safe,
one.
If you feel
Yeah.
safe
Very
with
important.
that person, that might change.
Yeah, so I don't think it should be such a deal breaker for him, but I feel like if it's with I feel like if she says no, she should at least be like, I don't want kids, but I'm open to it. If she said that, then at least there's a little opening for you to maybe get her to fall in love with you or whatever.
Yeah. But it sounds like he has gone through that already.
Yeah.
And he's just not trying to do that again, because then he said he ends up hurting or the other person ends up being hurt. Now, Aisha, I don't know why I missed it last time. Apparently, remember, she was the one who told him that she doesn't want to have any kids.
Yeah.
Now, she talked to another guy, Phil. You must have missed that.
I came down late.
Okay. So she spoke to this guy, Phil, and somebody else, and she confessed to him that the reason why she says so is because just to kind of just nip it in the bud and stop people from asking her questions. But she said the reason why she doesn't want kids is first, she had a miscarriage. Then her 2 children, it was very difficult birth.
Yeah, you see.
So she said that it doesn't seem like her womb
is healthy.
Or can, have a child. She said, so she doesn't want to have to tell someone that, and so that, and she really started boo-hooing.
It must have been tumultuous pregnancy.
Yes, and then she said, so she just never wanted to really even talk about it. So she just says, I don't want kids. It's not because she doesn't want kids. It's just because of what she has been through.
Well, then also
And
she doesn't
she
want that
needs to
pressure of maybe getting somebody who wants kids and then she can't produce.
Disappointing them, she said.
Like Jenny and Submit. Oh,
Yes.
it's on.
So.
Your red flag. Even if it looks pink, I'm gonna say.
Just say we love in this moment between Aisha and Phil. I liked Phil from the moment I saw him. There was just a softness, a gentleness to him.
It's deep, personal, and sensitive.
That's so sad.
It's these moments that
The way
define
she
us.
covered her.
Well, that's why I say I don't want to have a kid because it avoids this part.
I think he does understand me more. I think after really seeing the emotion, especially behind it, and
seeing that this girl like means what she
And
said.
he got up, he
just hurt her,
sat
and
there,
she
he's
trusted me
holding
with it.
her,
And the fact
comforting
that
her.
he came to me and consoled
He
me.
didn't reach
made
out
me
across
feel
the
real
table
good.
like this.
He's like, that's tough.
I say I don't want children to mask the fact that I don't want to fail. It's easier to say that than face this.
I don't understand that.
So that's my truth. And you deserve it.
This is not the first time she's shared something with me, but this one hits home. Because I feel the pain. So seeing that and experiencing that.
You better not screw her over, Phil.
How
You
can
hear
you
me?
not like her? How can you not fall for her in these moments? I appreciate you even sharing that, and I hope that you do
When
keep
people
this
ask questions,
because you shouldn't be ashamed of that.
instead of
You
just
shouldn't have to put that
saying
mask up.
how it touched them,
Come on.
when he says, how can you not like her? I always feel like it's like you distancing yourself. So I'm always like, how can you not like her? She was so vulnerable, as opposed to she was so vulnerable, and it made me want to be vulnerable with her. I was touched by her saying that I was a safe place for her, and it makes me want to protect her even more. But when you say, how can you not like
She always
her?
seemed to be all that approachable.
I did not have the conversation with her, Phil. You did. So how can you not like her? Like, so when people always ask a question when they're talking about an experience they received, I always feel it's a way of distancing themselves from.
Well, let's give him a chance.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, now we're about to see this one who's going to ask. I know, y'all know I love Raheem or Naeem. I don't know, what's his name? Raheem or Naeem? Anyway, the guy with the really nice eyes that kind of like curve like this. He has the nice full, I'm sorry, I'm going, but he fine. Anyway, something about asking about his finances. Dusty. Okay, now, okay, Camille, you actually,
Wrapped too tight.
you need therapy, sis. And you need to watch The Universe Guru. Me and Mom would have a quick conversation while this was off. And I said, I personally think the women asking all these questions so early is a little too fast. Because one, I don't even know if I like you. I don't even know if I'm asking you on a second date. Yeah. And you're asking me about children, finances, and all this stuff. Yeah. Look, this is all you need to know. If the man ain't paying for the date, then you know he don't make 6 figures. Okay, so that is what I have to say about one. Yeah. And then 2, I just feel like I feel like all of that's going to come, of course, but I feel like maybe first, second, third, okay, hey, maybe 4th date, then we can start asking more of the harder questions. Yeah. But we don't know if we vibe together. We don't even know if we like each other. I don't even know if you're going to text me tomorrow morning. Yeah. And I don't even know if you're dating somebody else. Yeah. So I just feel like it's too early. I feel like you kind of have to have some fun, add some feminine energy and all this stuff. You don't have to ask them all these questions when you guys are just getting to know each other. If it's something that's going to be long term, start a foundation of fun, of trust, of ease. Yeah. So when your relationship does get tough,
that's the word.
Yeah. So when your relationship does get tough, you can come back to that foundation of fun, ease, and just comfort. Yeah. But when you're starting off with, do you make this? Do you make just that? Those
fire questions.
Yeah.
So you're like, shooting some bullets.
Yeah, so come with your feminine energy or whatever. Not saying that you should never ask a man what he makes, of course, because you don't want to give no brokey or dusty that's going to have you looking crazy. But
can I just say this? But I know that when you read a lot of these books and listen to I guess Dr. Phil. What was the other guy's name? Steve Harvey.
Think like a man, act like a woman.
All these men telling,
women what to do.
Teaching them the thing that they could teach women how to be a woman.
Very interesting.
And also, when I listen to other women too, now it seems as though everybody's saying, these are the questions that you need to ask in a relationship. You got to know these things right off the bat so you don't waste your time and blah, blah, blah. I've never really agreed with that because I just feel like, one, about the money. if you have someone who is very into you, if you have a guy who's really into you and wants to wife you, he is going to tell you about himself. He is going to, it's kind of like when you go to have that job, right?
Yeah.
And that's your perfect job.
Mm-hmm.
And you really want to make sure you get this job. You go out of your way to talk about all the good things about yourself.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with a man. That's how I feel. Like, he's going to tell you, you're not even going to have to ask those questions. And if you have a child and he already knows that, he's going to like tell you what he's going to bring to the table.
Facts.
You're never going to have to ask him about money and things like that.
You don't have to chase after a man or even ask him all these questions if he's into you. A man will just reveal himself to you.
When it's a very wealthy man, that's something that
you'll be able to
you
tell.
will be able to know. Like, you will be able to know just in the way, like, even him asking you out, you know, like someone who is into you, I promise you, you will know. If he wants you to go out somewhere with him, he's going to make sure that he provides even for that date. Not for the actual date, but he will provide for you to ensure that when you're stepping out with him, you good.
Hair, nails, outfit, heels,
you know,
all that.
That's how the ones who are really wealthy, that's how they move. If you have to ask someone, I don't know. Even if they have money, they don't have a wealth mentality.
If you're observant enough, you'll know everything you need to know without even having to ask questions.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
You know.
So I don't think those questions are enough for a woman to ask.
Yeah.
I
a
think
lot of women,
that, you know, nonverbal, you gotta master those nonverbal cues. And more of observation.
Yeah.
And less talking. You know, listen.
You know, you have two ears
well.
for a reason, and you have one mouth for a reason.
Yeah. Oh,
see that ear?
Back on.
You got 3 different mothers. You had me on the ropes. You had me ready to put my ducks up, but you said you were.
Put ducks up.
That's not ladylike. But he said that he is willing and ready to, you know, basically wait, because Movement says that she's waiting for marriage, which I think is very smart, because it clouds everything, literally.
Right. And she said that's easy, and it's true.
Yeah.
That is easy, just to, you know.
Because at first he was like, oh, I have a high sex drive and all that stuff. And I was just like, is this going to be another Jason Liz situation?
You know, I think he said that just so that she can understand that, you know, but I'm willing to sacrifice. So if I'm not doing anything with you, that's just how much I value you.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, I still would keep my one corner eye on you, because we don't want it to be another Jason Liz situation where, you know, she gives in and the man leaves her. You know, that would not be right. So I think Movement,
and I don't
no
know,
matter.
Did she give in? Do you think she gave in?
Oh, she put it on social media, I believe. Yeah. Well, anyway, but yes, that's what was going on in the streets. Don't quote me on it. But Mom, you were the one who told me. I think so.
No. I because I don't know.
Anyway, we tried to figure out where I got it from.
And if I told you, I was wrong, because I really don't know.
Well, I mean, nobody knows between you except for Jason and Liz. But where was I? But yes, I'm keeping them.
Nice.
Yeah, that is nice that he said that he is willing. He's
willing, yeah.
And but that's what happens. Like you said, when a guy really likes you, he's willing to put in the work, and he's willing to get out of his comfort zone.
Never done before. He will do it for you.
But that does not mean you acquiesce. You stay strong until y'all are married, and even when y'all married, you still keep him wondering. So, yes, I would say that I think that's a good thing, you know,
Yeah.
because he didn't really try to grab on her or anything, like with
Yes, like how
Aisha,
he
where
was
she
like-
was bent over and he's all
Yes.
up in the booth and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like it's important when women have standards
When
and
that
the
guy
man,
really likes you, he's
Yeah.
not that forward with you.
yeah, he'll be a little scared to kind of even run you off. So he
Yeah.
would not try to test you like that.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that was good. Even with the whole shrimp thing, he didn't try to put all his lips on her, whatever.
Yeah.
He ate most of the shrimp. I guess he
Right.
was hungry. But you know, it was a cute moment.
And obviously she's feeling him, or she would not
Yeah.
have tried that. But so
Yeah.
she is feeling him. Mumi is
Yeah.
so pretty. I
She
think
is
she's so pretty.
gorgeous. Gorgeous. Beautiful skin tone, beautiful facial features.
It's
like
just her like ladylike mannerism. She seems, you know.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but we're liking the connection so far.
yes, because at first with Frank, I was like this,
Yeah.
especially when he was all over.
Yeah,
I was just
Aisha,
like,
I know, all up in the booth.
yeah.
I was just like, we'll see how. Okay, it's on. Wahala, Courtney and Cornelius.
Uh-oh.
Don't let Camille cut you now.
What's the second though? This guy, like, is it an actual second?
Cornelius is not even really holding her hand though. He has like his two fingers.
I know, you see his hand all on
He's
his
like,
lap.
yeah,
It's on
and
his
he's
lap.
like all he's like leaning away from her, and she's
Yeah.
like all I don't know.
Half of her body
Is
is
like
on
on this man.
I see your viewpoint.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be hard with you because the way you look, he still prefers to not make sex the foundation of a relationship. I
Oh,
understand where
okay.
he's coming from.
So
like,
he
I'm
wants
a
to
sexual
wait.
person. And when it comes
She
to
said
dating,
she's a
I'm
sexual
going after what I
person.
want. I don't know how you feel about dating a boss, but I make it happen. I'm gonna remind you. I'm gonna be here to remind you and tell you.
I want a woman that has a certain amount of conviction, and at that moment, I didn't feel like Courtney was really willing to wait, and so this
Ooh.
could be a potential problem here.
It's up to you whether you want to put yourself on the bench or if you want to win this championship. So
She's like
What?
rubbing his legs, kind of close to his wee wee.
inner thigh. It's so disrespectful. I think that
I just
I think
think
she's
that,
so
like,
disrespectful. If it
If-
was a woman
and a
who
man.
says she doesn't wants to wait, and he has his hand between her legs, like on her inner thigh,
Yeah,
we will be so
outraged.
bothered by that. And I'm just bothered by her doing that.
And Cornelius said he
said
actually
so.
wants to wait,
He wants to
and
wait,
she's like
and
rubbing like very close
and
to
then
his
talking
wee-wee.
about, do you want to
Or
run the race?
Do you
or win
have
the
enough
championship?
conviction, or do you want to put yourself on the bench?
This
or
is not.
I
this is
get
not
ish
a-
happen.
This is not a game, and you're a boss. If you were a boss, girl, you really need to be half your body on him.
You will be chilling, like he was
Courtney,
chilling.
Yeah, I mean, you are a
I-
beautiful woman. You don't need to do all this.
And then you want to make sex the foundation of your relationship. It will
Yeah.
never work, honey.
Yeah.
It will
Even
never
though
work.
you're saying you're a boss, your lack of self-esteem is showing because you're just
Yeah.
like all over him. He is leaned away from you.
And he's not even holding
Where
her hand. He
are
has
you?
two. Mom,
Both
where's
hands.
your hand? Where's your hand? This okay? So you're gonna hold my hand, and this is. Oh wait, this is you're holding the hand for dear
okay,
life.
yeah.
This is Cornelius. You're like,
And then this hand, this is how that you take this hand out. This is no, his hand moved from there and he came right here on his
oh.
leg. It was like right here. This was his hand. Yes.
Yeah, because her hand,
So
her
he had
hand's like
both
on the
hands,
thigh.
And then she's all like, hand. Oh my goodness gracious! Like,
Cringe.
ugh,
Courtney, girl,
you're too.
this is what we
beautiful for
call
that.
chasing a man. We
You're
know Corey
chasing-
left.
You're literally chasing. You're not a boss. You're
That-
not.
I
a
don't
boss
know.
doing
I know
that.
a lot of women say boss, but I don't think a lot of people know the real
They
meaning
don't
of
know. They think boss is I'm gonna be.
I'm in charge. I'm aggressive.
aggressive and-
That's not
no.
that's yeah. I
no.
don't.
A
yeah.
boss who has that position and is aggressive is not a boss. That's someone who is insecure
Yeah,
and
it's very masculine energy. It's not even masculine. But that's
And
just
I
it's just
don't wanna
aggressive
say-
energy.
yeah,
and it's just a little
aggre-
rude.
and aggressive energy.
And you're
is
groping that
very-
man. It doesn't seem like it's wanted.
ill-mannered,
Yeah.
and so because it's ill-mannered, it's low class.
Ooh, not the low class.
Yes, I mean if you ain't got no manners, you're low class. And
You heard it here,
Courtney,
folks.
I just don't want to see a young woman doing stuff like that at all. I mean, I don't even know how old she is. You are the cream of the crop. When you are young, you are the cream of the crop in society. You don't need to be doing all that for some man called Cornelius. It's not necessary.
What's wrong with Cornelius?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with Cornelius, but he's just like, Courtney, come on. That
Raise
is
your vibration, sweetheart.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, child.
I think the men have the power this week.
Oh my
yeah.
goodness. Whoa.
We never talk about this guy. The guy who
Who's that?
never.
Oh, that's Dante.
Dante, he never seemed interested in anybody.
But
the only person.
he was interested in Sydney. He was really talking about himself with Sydney. That was the one woman he was really taking his time to talk to. Yep.
Tommy just can't wait to come sit with the men in the little man
I got to
lounge.
see what's going on.
This is a little bit of a red flag to me. This woman called you a dumbass. She called you country bumpkin ass. And every other name in the book. But you still like her. I think that man, I don't know, maybe
You know what I heard? I heard that they are already dating.
What was before or after the show?
Before the show. That's what I heard.
You see? Now
But
I see why.
I don't know if it's true.
It's all talk.
Because I'm not even plugged in like that, but someone did say that they're dating, and I'm wondering if people are saying that because, any man that you call all those names to, you expect them to walk away.
Yeah,
so the
he
fact
just
that he's
stood there
still
and took
there,
it.
so I think that people are thinking, and then because she was so violent in what she said,
And she was so okay with it.
yeah, so people are thinking that this is,
normal
he
for them.
Probably is dating her, and that's why he's taking all that stuff.
I'm sorry, you do that to me one time, you will never hear from me again. You might be on the same show, but you will never see me.
No,
that's just too much.
I will walk away mid insult.
Yeah. Oh, was someone calling me? Yeah, I think that was my mom. Your mom's not on the show. Yeah, she calling me.
God,
But yeah,
that was not okay.
But Courtney, you see the position you put yourself in? Now everybody's voting you off.
A beautiful girl like that with
You
all that
can't-
beautiful hair. Why?
Men, okay, I don't care what no man says. Men don't like to be pursued. It's a turnoff. Men naturally are not people who are supposed to be pursued.
Yeah.
They do not like that energy
Yeah.
coming from women.
Yeah.
And
And
I don't care what no man says. He could be the laziest
I don't
thing.
think deep down men want a boss lady. I
I think they have
whatever
enough of that
you
at
think
work.
your
Whatever.
boss lady, whatever it is.
And he said he
Camille.
was shocked the way you came on to him.
Yeah, he said he was shocked. He just wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Especially when he says what his convictions are, and you just tell him you're a boss, you make stuff happen, and is he gonna get on this and get the champion? Like, I don't even know what she was saying.
It made didn't make a lick of
yeah.
sense. Not one lick.
I mean, Courtney, you have me scratching my head for real.
That was a little embarrassing.
I don't like to see
I hope
young
you embarrassed.
women,
No, I'm kidding.
especially, doing that.
Yeah, that was really
Because-
cringy. That was hard to watch.
You don't have to. It's not even necessary.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
that was very hard to watch, and I felt bad for him because you're rubbing him. Like, I just felt
that was
like
very
that,
close.
If that happened to me, I will feel violated.
Yeah.
You tell someone, I don't want. This is I don't want
I don't want to have
wanna
sex.
wait.
I want to wait. And
then
you
you
just
go
go
and
and you're
grab
rubbing
my
me, and then all this
inner
stuff. Then you're
thigh,
all
like,
like
near my
this, and
wing. It will be too
it's
much.
too much. It's
That's-
too much. Don't be all
I
aggressive
felt-
with that man.
I felt violated, and I'm not even there. So I don't even know how he felt. You know what I noticed about Cornelius? He tends to grin when he's uncomfortable.
But I do that too.
Like
So
how he's
I totally-
uncomfortable, he
It's
tends
like,
to grin he tends-
God help me,
like he
save
did
me,
that- yeah.
please.
No, right. Please, Father.
God, Son, Holy Ghost, save me.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's just cringy. It's too
Very
much.
cringy.
You did way too much, but you say you a boss. Now let's see who's going home. I feel like Courtney's going home. I don't think they'll get rid of Camille yet because she's good TV.
Oh,
But we'll see.
Yeah.
Courtney's here with Walter.
Okay, let's see. Are we doing a live reaction?
She looks really good. Yeah,
Okay.
she looks good with the yellow.
I mean, she's a beautiful woman.
Yeah, it's just.
I was excited because I think he's dope. I like his vibe. I wanted to kind of get to know him.
Okay.
I know she's looking for somebody because Corey's gone, but
I was kind of
this isn't the way, sis.
You know, come here and have my little date.
Also, they don't.
Oh, that's Camille.
Camille got body yaddy.
Oh, she
Go, girl.
does. She has body for days.
Curvy.
Looking good. Good to see
She
you.
has body for days.
And that's why Cornelia's still staying.
You
You can't see the forest for the trees.
I'm not interested in him.
I do appreciate this one-on-one time.
I'm appreciative of it as well.
Oh, this is what she said. F you.
My
Oh.
face says it all. If I am not feeling somebody, I'm gonna keep it moving. And it definitely was awkward. I just
Oh.
got class at 7 o'clock, so
What's the singing
that means
song?
like we gotta make this.
Oh,
We didn't
Oh,
really get a chance to
what?
know each other.
Camille's also.
What did she say?
She said, I know I got class at 7 o'clock, so we need to. He said, what does this mean? She said, I mean, I gotta go.
It is on a relationship.
You
level.
also have very
I'm
masculine energy and it's very unattractive.
I have this,
It's
like,
too much. I know you with
I-
one man,
you know
but
something?
there's a
It's
way.
It's not even masculine
It's just
energy,
aggressive and it's
some
just rude. Rudeness.
low class, ill mannered stuff. The man is.
So why are you so quiet?
You the one who's wired.
No.
This is not the typical Camille that I know. I'm sensing a bit of anxiety from Camille. She's really short with some of her answers. So
She's always looking
I do
down like
feel
this.
that
Like
she's
I don't know
feeling
what's
that
I don't know what's
she's here.
down, Camille. I don't know what's down there.
I'm okay with that.
So,
She has such
I was
a
talking to the
wall.
guys.
I think that's why she does all
She
this.
always down.
Like,
Like
she's-
what's on the
she's like,
ground?
whoa.
Let me know so I can see it too.
She just seems to be
Okay,
this
well,
child
me and the
that
guys
has
have talked.
like
How is the process?
tantrum. Anyway,
Specifically dating 10 guys at
Still
one point.
So, I haven't dated 10 guys. I know what it is that I want. So, I've made those connections that I desire in the future for a mate.
several of them felt like you weren't making the effort or that you were giving more homie vibes.
The first time we hung out, we went on that double date with me, you.
And both of y'all was on Cornelius. So I'm like, why am I here?
You haven't taken the time to get to
Yeah,
know
remember I told you Camille invited him out and she was all like upset because Courtney was rubbing Cornelius' leg underneath the
got you,
table.
got you.
I was like, that puts me in the friend zone.
Ooh.
Yeah, girl.
So we're just gonna take a participation trophy?
You told me I'm not in the game. I'm not gonna have that exercise of futility.
Part of this
Ooh.
process is to be open to different things, and maybe guys that you necessarily wouldn't date, but you know, we didn't get a connection with you. So we deliberated today. Camille, you're a very beautiful woman, very successful. You know, however, we have decided you are not ready to go home just yet.
I was about to say you. I swear to God. Some of the men are hating on me, and that's fine. You can hate because I don't want to talk to you, but don't send me home because it's just when I'm not feeling you. That's stupid. All that little dramatic pause and stuff. What?
I thought that would be right up the alley.
Yeah, no, I didn't like it.
He said I thought he'd be right up your alley.
And,
Shady.
they feel like you are not ready to love or continue this journey.
Was it worth it, Courtney?
It's all good, man.
Oh.
Walter told me that this journey was ending. I was feeling off because I wasn't finished going after what I actually wanted.
Let's hug it out.
Let's hug it out.
Let's hug it out. That was rough.
Was it?
My mom, sorry. She pretty much told me that the journey doesn't end here. There's so many other things that are coming after this, as far as me being a mother, as far as
Is she already
even
mother?
just love.
All right. Dang, this had to be my last date? Wow, that's crazy talk.
Show people who you really are, and the right person is always going to knock down that wall and make you a lot more vulnerable than you think. So,
I think she was getting there with Corey, but then
Ready to love.
the women kind of
This week, I
ruined
want you to
it.
introduce these men to your closest friends.
How would you feel about being a stepfather?
They did not want me to be comfortable at all.
Better not. Messed up.
are you in a position to be a provider right now?
I'm good enough to take care of a bill or two.
Another red flag. you're running game. That's what it sounds like to me. I'm just being honest.
A bill or two.
Not
What?
connecting with.
People just start shrinking.
What are you talking about? I have my top two, and then I'm gonna shrink when I need to shrink.
Who?
Don't come across the table talk crazy to me. Oh no, boo boo, we're not gonna do that.
Tisa, I don't know where you get off talking about connections. What connection do you have that is strong for you to be coming at another woman like
I
that?
want you to introduce these men.
Who said so?
Tisa!
You know, it sounds like you're running game.
I think you have commitment issues. This is something I gotta watch out for in the future.
You know, I like Sean until he said he's in a position to pay a bill or two. So if she has to pay all the bills, you do an 80-20?
So maybe that's why he likes her, because he was saying
Because she's
that
a fashion designer, she got money.
and she has money. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
this man is a dusty.
I
We thought he was serious, but he is a serious dusty. Get the broom, get the mop, get the broom, get the dustpan, get the dustpan. My
Energy.
God.
Okay, Mama, put that on mute. Okay, well.
What are your prognosis?
I wish
Who
some
do you-
of these shows are like 2 hours.
I know, it's so annoying.
Ready to Love.
Ready
You
to
gotta be
Love,
2 hours.
2 hours. Like, we need to
We
see
don't
more
want 1
content.
hour
No,
stuff.
it feels like 30 minutes, especially with all these doggone commercials. Anyway,
Wow, okay.
What's your prognosis?
So, you mean for, well, you're talking about like, who I think is going to end up together?
yeah, what do you think of what's going to happen next
I think
week?
Cornelius and Camille.
That man likes emotional abuse, and it's sad.
He likes Camille, and I think also he appreciates the fact that she has stuck to him.
I think a lot of men, not a lot of men, but there's some men that just like a little bit of crazy in their life. Not too much, but just
Yeah.
the right amount.
Yeah.
He's one of those. But
So that is that, and then let me see. There was someone, Mumin and Frank. That was a pleasant surprise.
yeah,
Because I was
like
looking at
them.
Frank like after he was all over Aisha and
well, I really like.
got all physical with Aisha. So
yeah, but I like
do-
Phil and Aisha. I have faith. I have faith for
Phil
those
and,
three.
Aisha, I don't know what in the world is going to happen with them, with her family members.
The friends, you gotta watch company you keep, because some can ruin a really good thing.
Yeah, Mama, you have to put it on mute. Let's finish out. Okay,
Okay.
this is another show.
Yeah,
So,
but yeah,
yeah. Yeah,
Crazy.
So Phil and who do you say? Phil and Aisha,
mhm,
right?
yeah,
Camille and Cornelius.
right.
I like them because they're both smart people. And so they're
Camille,
kind of
you need to go to
nerdy.
therapy. You need to go to therapy for real.
Camille,
And you need to watch the Universe Guru
You know what?
religiously.
you know what with Camille? She just needs to have more social
No,
thing going
she
on.
needs therapy.
I think she has been just stuck at home studying and all that stuff. She doesn't know how to behave socially with people.
She needs therapy to help her get through those tough
Yeah.
times.
But I wonder what her
Because
story
it's just kind
is.
of rude, though.
There
Just the
is
way she was
something.
cutting that man off or whatever
Yeah.
stuff. Like, I was about to say, F you, because, I mean,
Yeah.
all that and then calling people bumpkin. There's some things, listen, you disrespect me once, you will never hear from me. I'll be like Casper the Ghost.
Yeah.
You won't even see me on the street. It's too much. So
Yeah.
it's just
But
some,
but there's something going on with her. The reason why she is how she is.
Yeah.
Obviously, Cornelius knows the story, and that's why he finds it endearing, I guess.
they must have been dating before this, because ain't no way in hell.
Or maybe, like you said, maybe he just likes a little bit of crazy.
I don't know.
Huh. So yeah.
Well, anyway, but thank you guys for watching.
Thank you so much. I
Tomorrow
can't wait
we-
for the next one.
I know, I'm so excited. But we
Yeah.
will be back tomorrow with Huntsville. We know y'all love Huntsville.
Yes.
And then we are going to also be back with Family or Fiance. We think this is the one
Oh,
where
yes,
the
yes,
guy
yes,
like
yes,
flings
yes.
his arm or something like that.
Yeah.
But we are very
We've been waiting
excited.
for this one
Yes.
for a long time.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But yes, it is Mary.
And Amma.
And thank you for watching.
And don't forget
To like
subscribe
and comment down below
and
your thoughts.
share.
Yes. Good night, you guys.
Bye. Have a great weekend.